out yeoman of England.
Fuck off, mate. We ain't going in there.
Right, I'll fucking do 'em myself then. I wish to parley with the mayor of this stinking shithole.
Enter Simon on the castle ramparts in a stripy t-shirt with a string of onions round his neck.
I am Claude T. Bumsucker, Mayor of Harfleur. Why come you before our walls, upstart king? Leave now or I shall wave my ass flat at you in the traditional French manner.
Filthy garlic munching French cunt, I demand that you surrender, for if I give the order again we shall not quit the field, until your city lies in ruins and all your grannies will be fucked to death.
We're French and therefore we are foul-smelling pansies and disgusting fucking cowards. My entire army has pissed their pants and at this moment they are dressed as women and hiding in the church crying like children. Dread King, dispose of us as you will. We no longer are defensible.
Once again Stephen forgot his lines and the horrified audience was treated to the spectacle of King Henry removing his trousers and charging off stage screaming.
Let's knob the French darts, lads.
Act 2 Scene 2. At the castle of the French king at Rouen. Enter the king, the dauphin and various lords and nobles, all sporting outsize handlebar moustaches which they twirled continuously.
It is true then, this upstart of England does this night sleep safe in the ruins of Harfleur. You fucking cunts. Why didn't you stop him?
Father, let me take the field, give me an army and I will bring you a coin purse made from Harry's scrotum.
Shut the fuck up, you spastic. Knights of France, take up arms. You have power enough, go down on him. Show this king what French nobility is made of.
At this point the Lord Marshal rises from his seat.
My liege, this may not be the right moment to raise this matter, but may I suggest that we simply run off into the night as fast as we can, screaming like the big fucking girls that we are.
It is most certainly a temptation. If we ran like fuck now we could be in Belgium by morning.
I beseech you, Father, for God's sake, let us run like the fucking wind. I've shat my armor.
We all have, sire.
I was crying my eyes out before I came in here. For fuck's sake, my liege, what are we waiting for? Let's leg it pronto. Disguised as nuns if need be.
Jesus fucking Christ, you really are a bunch of shitters. Pull yourselves together. This chase is hotly pursued. Hark, a messenger from King Henry approaches.
Enter Simon as Essex in full armor and sporting a 2-foot-long black codpiece.
Which one of you bunch of turd burglars is the king?
I have the God-given honor to be the King of France.
Shut the fuck up. I have a message from King Henry, my sovereign and the true King of England and France. He begs you to remember that his noble ancestors have on many occasions kicked the living shit out of you bum boys. Don't try it on or we will be forced to kill every single one of you. I have a special message for the Dauphin, if he is present.
I stand here for him. What message from Harry England?
You, sir, are a cunt-sucking, stinking, cock-noshing cunt fuck shit bollock-headed cunt wanker shirt-lifting ooh-la-la garlic-munching cunt shit-fuck-poofed bum-licking shit-eater turd-gargling cocksucker-cunting monkey fucker.
At this point the growing unrest in the audience turned into audible objections to the racist representation of the French nobility. The most vocal objections were silenced when Simon leapt down into the audience and toe-poked a protester in the goolies. A potentially ugly scene was prevented as the intermission was announced. Floodlights illuminated the growing despair of the audience as the persistent rain had turned the field to mud, making it impossible for many people to leave their seat. Those that did brave the mud found the gates to Hounslow Heath had been locked. Visibly distressed and weeping adults paid £10 each for so-called rain macs, which were no more than bin liners with a hole cut in the top. Coffee was selling at £20 a cup and a single custard cream biscuit cost a £5. Over an hour later the stage lights went up to reveal the Story Brothers finishing off a huge feast of burgers, Chinese takeaway and lager. Stephen appeared to be completely paralytic and lay on the floor surrounded by 3 empty beer bottles. Enter Simon as narrator.
Argincourt, Argincourt, Argincourt.
Stephen off stage.
You utter cunt, you've only got 4 lines, you fucking brain dead cunt.
Fuck off. Hang on, Now we enter the quiet of night. 2 camps stare at each other across the divide, campfires twinkling in the blackness. The French cannot wait for the morn, believing that they will wrap the bedraggled English. Yet hope springs eternal, and now see the leader of this ragged band walking through his camp, passing from campfire to campfire, speaking words of hope and encouragement to his followers, delivering as might be determined a little touch of Harry in the night.
Enter Sir Thomas Uppingham and the Duke of Essex.
Dawn approaches, our fate is sealed.
Why, if we had but 1/10 of those men that lie in England this morn.
Enter Stephen as King Henry, staggering to the front of the stage.
Jesus, that fucking Carlsberg ain't half strong, Lauren. Fuck me, that's better. Right, here we go. Who's that wishes more men from England? Good Sir Thomas, I would not wish it so, for the fewer men the greater share of glory. Why, I would not wish one man more, for we few are more than enough to serve this day. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers, we can have those French bummers any time. And gentlemen in England now a bit will cut their cocks off in shame whilst any speak that fought with us on St. Crispin's Day.
Enter the French army clad in leather biker outfits.
Come on lads, let's kick these fucking shit stabbers to death.
The set-piece battle of Agincourt was mainly represented by French soldiers being smashed in the genitals by boots, knees, cricket bats, hammers and anything else that could be found. Finally, the French king is alone on the stage.
God, Mummy, help me, please.
Henry creeps up behind him,
Cop this knob jockey.
stabs French king in the testicles.
Gather to me, Englishman. I hold in my hand the severed cock and balls of the French king. He has quit the field screaming like a woman.
Sir Psycho of Ponsford.
My liege, I hold in my hand the kidneys and lungs of the Dauphin and the brains and large intestine of the Lord Marshal of France.
Jesus Christ, get him the fuck away from me.
From the back of the park, a small boy carrying the English standard is chased onto the stage by a group of Frenchmen who appear to be dressed like the village people, all of whom are sporting enormous strap-on cocks in a dramatization of the murder of the innocents by the dastardly French.
My liege, I can scarce utter the terrible deeds undertaken by the bastard frogs. It is as great a insult as can be offered. They have bucketed our flag boys to death.
You fucking what? Right, well, that fucking king, I'm gonna shag the shit out of his daughters, his wife, his mother, his sisters, and his fucking grandmother.
A messenger once more appears.
O dread king, my lord dost renounce all claims to the throne of France and begs leave to take the field, to give proper funeral rites to those slain this day.
I make the final score, England 10, France 750,000. You go back to your fucking king and tell him to suck my knackers. Any half-dead frogs we find out there will be shat and pissed on and then kicked to death.
At the palace of the French king, the archbishop mediates between the French nobles on one side and the victorious English on the other. King Henry, at first baying for the blood of any Frenchman who crossed his path, has now been enraptured by Catherine, the French king's youngest daughter.
Arcade with that I could but utter la poetry or tender phrases to thee. I am a soldier, untrained in the arts of love, but I'll tell you this. I've got a right fucking stalk on, so how about a shag?
Me and I speak a da English.
Fuck.
At this point the waterlogged stage finally gave way and Stephen fell through the stage floor, landing in a pile of wooden scenery, screaming, "I think I broke me back. Help me, you cunts." The others ran on stage laughing their heads off. To add insult to injury, the lights failed, and to a chorus of boos and abuse from the audience, various missiles began landing on the stage. Simon started to throw the objects back into the crowd until a piece of concrete hit him on the temple, and he fell off the stage into the audience. Stephen then emerged from the wreckage of the stage brandishing a wooden fence post. Screaming, "Come on then, ya fucking bummers," he jumped into the crowd. Both Story brothers ended up in intensive care. It was feared that Stephen had suffered massive brain damage, until Simon pointed out that he had always been like that. After 3 months in hospital, they were escorted to the Tower of London to await sentence.